Hey YouTube, today I just wanted to bring you a quick video for a Nibiru proof combo line with the White Forest deck. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff about how to combo using a Stellar and Toy Box, but I thought it would actually be worth it for me to make a video for my build because I don't play the Centurion cards. I just play a pure White Forest toy deck. So I thought it would be really cool to show you that because I haven't seen really any other combo on YouTube that is Nibiru proof that doesn't play a bunch of really kind of, shall we say, less than ideal cards. I just played two cards in my extra deck, one being our Baron replacement, and just one synchro tuner to help facilitate that we have to play to help us make it. So I want to do a quick combo tutorial. Note that this combo can be done actually with Toy Box or with the Toy Soldier. It doesn't have to be with Toy Box. Toy Box gets you an extra search for a level an extra level 4 light monster, and I have taken my just extra level 4 light target out of my deck. I'm not 100% sure if I want to play it. I can quickly show you. I was playing Sakitama because this is just a free summon. You can search it and it's just a free card to summon regardless. So I think it's a good card to play, but yeah. But anyway, it's been 2 minutes. Let's let's get into the combo. So not too complicated, but we're gonna start with normal summoning the Stellar, activating the Toy Box, and using the Toy Box effect to set a Toy Soldier and a Toy Tank. And you can just note that this can be Toy Soldier instead of starting with Toy Box. Like I say, just starting with Toy Soldier just won't get you the extra level 4 light searcher, but yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna set these. Then we're gonna use a Stellar. I'm going to send the tank first because I think this plays around Droll a lot better. Let's summon out our Sylvie. So we'll go Sylvie Chainlink 1, Tank Chainlink, Tank Chainlink 2 to summon. We'll summon, and then we'll add Tales of the White Forest to our hands. I like this because if we get Drolled here, Droll does kind of hurt this deck a decent amount. If we get Drolled, we can go into a level 6, and then we can use this effect to tribute itself to summon this from the graveyard to make our Diabell. So otherwise, we kind of have a bit of an awkward play here. Also, if we end up getting ashed on this, we can also use this effect. If we have like one of our level 4 tuners in our hand, we can use it to summon from hand and keep playing that way. But anyway, we're not going to end up discarding the Tails. We're going to use its effects as soon as we get it to search for LZ. So we'll go to the graveyard. Then we are going to synchro for, let's see where it is, Immortal Dragon. So this is a level, let me just straighten this up real quick. This is a level 6 dark tuner, which is needed to be able to summon our Baron replacement. Let's see, where is it? Arms of the Gen X return 0. So we'll summon this here. So the reason why this card is really good is because it's a monster negate and destroy for each attribute in our grave. So we have light and 1 dark. So that means we have a light and dark monster negate. This is our 5th summon, which means we can negate Nibiru now. So our opponent has to have something else along with Nibiru to stop this, to be able to stop our play. So now that we've done that, we're going to activate LZ. We're going to send, summon, and search the Russia. Then we are going to use the effects of Toy Soldier to summon itself. Now, this is where you would activate this effect. You can search for a level 4 light monster. If for some reason you got stopped getting access to this card, you could search this here. Like I say, with the Sakitama, you could end up searching that here. It's just a level 4, a free level 4 extender. I do think it's good to play that, and I'm probably going to put it back in at some point, but for the upcoming OTS Championship, I'm trying something out where I'm playing a little more non-engine. Depending on how that goes, I can show you the profile for that, but right now I'm not playing a target for it, or an additional target for it. So right now we can just search another toy box. And what we can do is actually we can summon this. And normally in this combo, I just wouldn't end up here. I'm kind of bugging me that they're the different ways. Normally in this combo, I just wouldn't end up showing you using the Rusi effects to draw a card, but because we search this, we can send this from our hand to draw a card, and we'll just put an ash in our hand. We can put it upside down just because it's just a random card. Then we can synchro with these, and we will make our, I still don't know how to pronounce this, Ricilia of the White Forest. We're going to use the effect, sending the toy box on our field for costs, and we're going to search out the Iris Sword Soul. And because a spell or trap was sent to the grave to activate a monster effect, we can special back a Stellar. Okay, now what we can do is we can go into our main White Forest monster, Diabell. And then on summon, Diabell can activate its effects, and we can add back the toy box to our hand. Toy box is a soft once per turn for all of its effects, so we can activate it again, and at the end of our turn, we'll end up using it again. But before we do that, we are going to use one of our level 4 tuners. I like to use Sylvie, to put back the level 6 White Forest to summon itself. And then we can synchro with these two for Visas Amritara. And so we can use this card to search for an Omni Negate counter trap, which I find is really strong. Actually, I've made a mistake here, so let's go back real quick. To be able to summon out the Iris Sword Soul, you need to have a negated monster on field. This is negated currently when it gets reborn, so we'll use this. Let's see, let me move this over. We'll summon this to our field while we have that there. That's actually a really important thing to note. I do sometimes forget about that. So it's important to make sure that the summoning conditions for this are legal, are there. So now we can synchro to Visas Amritara, use the effect, add Vanadium Reframing. It's good to practice this too, because the more you practice this, the less you'll forget it. And yeah, and use the effect to search the Vanadium Reframing. And then something new I'm trying is we'll use these. We can put this up here. Hopefully it's not too off screen. We can summon, here, I'll just summon it down here. We can summon a Hope Harbinger. So that's 2 level 8s. So now we have a spell negate. So then we can set the counter trap, and then we can use the toy box again to reset the toy soldier and the toy tank. So now we have a lot of fodder for the Diabells on our next turn. Let's put this there. And we also have this one card that we've ended up drawing. So yeah, and the thing is if you have any of the cards already in hand that you ended up going through in this combo, it just means that you'll be able to search other things with the level 6 Synchro, the Ricilia. You'll be able to search a Woes or an Effect Veiler, or lots of other different things. And so you'll end on even more interruption. And that's only me just showing you just 2 cards. So you have 3 other cards left in hand other than these, plus a draw. So you have 4 other cards left in hand. And yeah, so you have a monster negate for light and dark. And in the current meta, against Yubel, the light hits all the Fiendsmith cards. The dark hits the Yubel cards. For Fire King Snake Eyes, or not Fire King Snake Eyes, but Snake Eyes Fiendsmith, the dark negate hits the Diabell Star, the light hits the Fiendsmith engine, and then if you have an Ash, for example, and you end up ashing something, so like if my opponent goes Bonfire as their first action, I mean, usually I would probably ash it regardless anyway, but I'll ash that. Now I have a fire negate engraved, so if they go normal summon Snake Eye Ash or any of the other fire monsters that they summon on their turn, I'll have a negate for that too, which is really good. Diabells will send a spell or trap for cost to special summon a Synchro Tuner from our extra deck, so we can get Silvera. I need to get this in QCR. It went up to like $90 for some reason, and now it's dropping down to like 60, so I'll probably pick one up now. You can also summon out, another common one is Zapper Shrimp. This is a spell trap pop on summon, and then we can quick synchro with it into a Chaos Angel, which is another really cool multiple forms of interruption. We also have a spell trap negate, and like I say, our Omni negate trap. And if our opponent tries to attack, we can use Toy Box to send one of our face downs to essentially destroy the attacking monster. So it's really hard for our opponent to break the board and to kill us too. Also, if you end up sending this to the grave for a synchro summon, you can end up putting it back with one of these to special this out, and then you can add back the LZ and the end phase, or whenever you summon out the level 4 tuner, synchro tuner. Actually, I believe it's just a light spellcaster tuner. Yeah, if a light spellcaster tuner is special summoned, yeah, so you can add this back so you have recursion too. So yeah, that's the main combo. I'm not going to go through a ton of different combos because it's important to remember that, you know, when you can do these combos all day when you're just at your desk like I am, and you have no interruptions. But at the end of the day, you're going to be playing against someone who has hand traps most likely. So, you know, you're going to have to know how to play around Droll, know how to deal with Ash or Valor or Imperm on your normal summon. Like, it's important to know that you are going to have to, you know, make your plays in a smart way. You can't just go, oh, I want to do this one combo and just get frustrated if it doesn't go through, if you get hand trapped. You know, being able to still combo and practicing with these cards while still you know, like practicing, like I would suggest doing test hands and then just pretend you get ashed or impermed or drolled at a really important part, and see what boards you can make to the best of your ability. You know, I'd suggest practicing like that. But I did want to show you one of the better combos that, if it does go uninterrupted, the kind of power that this kind of board can have. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something from this. This is one of the very few Nibiru proof combos for this deck that I've seen. A lot of the gameplay and the combos I've seen, if you pick the right spot, lose hard to Nib. Like, you can still like bring stuff back from the grave and still play a tiny bit, but the amount that you're going to be ending on compared to protecting yourself is just, it's just, for modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's just probably not going to be enough. So having Nibiru out is, I think, really good. So rest in peace, Baron. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.